Oh, Riley.
What? Percolate, like suck it in, like.
What's your...
What the
So I don't know how to start this, but we've decided to do our own little Hot Ones challenge with the guys that ride for Soldiers Berry. We got Riley Booth, Ryan Gosselin, and Marshall Zborski. If you haven't seen Hot Ones on YouTube, it's probably the best show on there, so I encourage you to see it. Pick any episode, they're all awesome, and once you watch one, you'll probably end up watching a bunch of them. Yeah, so I guess we'll just start in. We've got our sauces here, and we're just gonna kind of do questions and eat wings in order of hotness, and see how long we can last. Well, so we'll eat our wing first. We're starting with just Sriracha, nice and easy. For some of us, don't you? Okay, so Riley, it's kind of a two-part question. What's your favorite skate video and skate video part? And they can be two different things, like if it's separate.
I'm just gonna say skate video, Fall and Ride the Sky, and Chris Cole's parts. It's pretty much the only one I can really remember. Never really been a guy to watch videos.
Ryan, same question. Favorite skate part and skate video?
Video, Zero Dying to Live. Great. And Jamie Thomas Bender part
Oh yeah.
in Dying to Live.
You remember the song for it?
No.
It's
I'm too nervous right now to think anything. I don't even know how I'm gonna answer any of these questions.
It's like one of those trick questions. Because everyone always says Teenage Wasteland, but it's called Bubba O'Reilly. Marshall, same question.
Favorite video is definitely the Death Wish video from like 2014 or 15, just because it's super hash and that's what I'm about. And fucking favorite part is probably Jamie Tan County and Strange World, just because that's super hash and I kind of watched it and copped all his style. And that's like what I wanted to look like on a skateboard.
Yeah, I remember that part. That was sick. All right, so we're moving on to the next sauce, which is
Baby bite.
Heartbeat Hot Sauce, it's called. I'm gonna start at the other side this time with Marshall. So,
Oh god. I just had a gag reflex. This is gonna go good. Oh, this is gonna be everything you want. Fuck.
Marshall, do you remember the first time you came to like Queen's Park Skate Park? Or around when you first started coming, what was the atmosphere like there? Like who were some of the people you saw skating? Maybe like what kind of tricks were being done? Like what was your first impression overall of the Queen's Park skate scene?
I thought it was pretty rad. There was a lot of good dudes like Ellis and Weber, you, Todd, Jay, and just a ton of the OGs that were super fun to watch. And I didn't like know too much about skating or how hard tricks were to do when I was that age because I was super young, but I thought it was sick. It was a good time.
Yeah,
I can remember.
you were fun. I remember 10-year-old Marshall, he had like hair down to his ass.
I remember.
So Ryan, same question. What was your first impression of the Queen's Park Skate Park? Who was there? What kind of stuff were you seeing?
It was the big sesh with like everybody. Like it was Luby, Brandon Gallant, Dakota, all the old Ellis. We're having a session on top of the island over a little like 3-foot flat bar, I think. Or no, we're skating the ledge. And everyone just was sessioning and I just jumped in and I think I did nollie back 5-0 down it and everyone was just like, what the hell, like who are you? And I said my name and everyone already knew me previously from my brother, so once I finally said my name, they all were pretty stoked and I was pretty stoked.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
good. It was just a good big session that we had.
Because like,
Bless you, Ryan.
Bless him, brother, bless him.
Thanks, dogs.
right, because Cheese Quay came to town like a year or two before you, right?
Yeah, a couple years before.
A couple years, yeah. I remember seeing Cheese Quay around like 2008. I don't think I saw you till like 2009 11,
Yeah.
12 or something.
But I came from a small town, so we never had this kind of skate community. It was just like 3 people just skating, a small park. So I was pretty hyped to have like a big crew of skaters to actually skate with. So it was fun.
All right, so the next one is just some kind of house buffalo sauce from, I think, President's Choice or something. Good old Canadian brand. Marshall, craziest skate park memory?
I'd just been allowed to start showing up at the park by myself, so my parents would just drop me off, let me do my thing for however long until I hit them up to grab me. And I remember seeing Chipper was sitting on third ledge, and some dude walks in, and they had like a beef or whatever, and Buddy's standing on the flat ground while Chipper's sitting up on third, so Buddy's chin was like boot high to Chipper's foot. He just, I don't know what he said to set him off, but Chipper just stands up and fucking boots him in the chin, just drops the dude, and that was like, that's when I realized I had to toughen up.
Those years were so crazy. There was so much madness that was going down. All right, the next sauce is a smoky chipotle Tabasco sauce. So
That sounds good.
Yeah, that one's mellow.
okay, so I'll start with Marshall this time. We'll just do kind of an easy one. What's your favorite shoe? If you went to a skate shop, you could pick up any shoe. Like, what's your favorite kind of like brand or model of shoe to try and grab?
Probably just America or Vans. I don't know. I'm not too picky when it comes to that stuff. I just take what I can get. Whatever. They're all shoes in the end. Do the same thing for you.
Ryan, same question.
Favorite shoe? There's 2. There's the Chris Cole, the old Fallen Troopers. I think they're Chris Cole's Troopers. I love those shoes. Those are really good. And any Reynolds America shoes.
Yeah.
Those are always just just a good go-to, like an all-around good shoe.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Converse Figgies too were nice.
Yeah.
So before I go to Riley, then, what's your take now that Reynolds isn't on America anymore?
It's some
I don't
bullshit.
even. I don't even care. I just skate.
That's bullshit.
No, he's not on it. It's fine.
It's all
No problem
known.
with it. He's like, what, 40 something? That's
Yeah.
old. That's fine.
like
Make
Chris
way for the
Cole
new
on the fucking
upcomers,
seat.
man.
Oh,
They get it.
but are you still gonna buy what was the Reynolds model, or are you interested to see what
shoe's a
comes
shoe.
out from Vans?
Nah, shoe's a shoe. I have no loyalty.
Riley, favorite shoe brand and model?
S Swifts for sure. I will get those every time if they're in my size.
Nice. Okay, next we're at number
This is where it gets real.
5. Okay, no, this is probably the last one before it
Oh,
gets
yeah.
real.
Okay.
So this is the Frank's extra hot edition.
Oh, okay.
So.
Fuck. It's getting real.
Yeah.
You
Was
know,
I?
let me take a step away from skateboarding for a second.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So, Riley, do you consider yourself like do you like hot sauce? Do you eat hot sauce in your
Oh, I love it.
yeah?
Every meal, I put some hot sauce on it. Like usually just sriracha, something, but love spice.
Nope, hate it. Fucking hate it. Anything hot sauce, go fuck yourself. Hate it. I guess just keep the swearing out down to a minimum.
Nah, whatever. I think this is turning out to be much
Like-
funnier than I thought it would. Anyway.
Like barbecue and pepper is about as hot as I go. It's not fun. It's not good. I don't get it. I don't
Learned
get
something today.
Marshall, how about you? Are you a hot sauce guy at all?
No man, not whatsoever. Literally, barbecue sauce is as gnarly as I get.
Barbecue sauce. All right, what's your favorite barbecue sauce?
A1. For sure. It's a staple, man.
All right. Well, on that note, we turn the corner into number 6. So this one is called Supernova. Just some random kind of hot sauce we found at the grocery store.
That's not intimidating.
Yeah.
Dude, my body's fucking vibrating right now.
Okay.
That was alright.
Okay. have you, I'm gonna start at Marshall. I'll wait for you to get a bite.
I don't know if it's a sauce or just the cold, gross meat texture that makes me want
Dude,
to
I'm
puke.
fucking shivering right now.
Okay, Marshall, has there ever been a clip or a piece of footage of yours, like a good one, that somebody lost? And what was it, if so?
Probably, but I'm not like I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I just go ahead and skate whatever's going on. If I do something, I do something.
Ryan, how about you?
What? I can't hear. What?
So, have you ever had a clip filmed and then it was like lost by the filmer or anything like that?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Crooked Grind on that long silver rail that was published
Oh yeah.
in
That was when TJ Smith did it.
whatever. Yeah, it's
It was
like
in King Shit, wasn't
it's
it?
that long extended.
Or is it in Mississauga, right?
Is that SPC?
Yeah, it's
I think
the-
it's SPC.
SBC. No,
No.
Oh no, it's at the
SPC.
it's at the.
It's got like the 3 class 3 cobblestone right across the
no.
street.
It's some big. We all know the spot.
Yeah, it's
But
like
a big
long ass
rail.
stars. TJ Smith did.
Yeah.
He crossed
Switch
it.
boards
Beeline
on it and all
did
you
it.
capped it.
Yeah, Beeline boys.
Oh, that.
Perfect.
Oh, the Kinker.
It's just a long.
It's
silver
super
rail.
long circle silver rail.
It wasn't in your part from Clit Trout or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, crook.
I did it to crook the fakie.
Oh.
Because the first time I tried boardside for like a half hour while TJ was trying skating, and then I wasn't even getting close. I just switched to crook, and then I locked into it third try and made it all the way down, and then fourth try or fifth try I just stood on the whole thing and crook riding the whole thing, and then went back and partied, and then the next day Wade Powers told us that the file got corrupted, so we had to go back and reshoot, refilm the tricks again, and then we skated for an hour. It took forever to do it again, and then it started raining, and it ended up going out to fakie just as the rain came in, and it was a great success.
At least you got it. Yeah.
But
Riley, how about you?
Don't think so.
Well, then I'll answer for you because you did heel flip back nose grind on Toys R Us Ledge and I lost it.
No, well, fuck.
I told you for a week I would get it to you, and I was just we filmed it on our iPhones on that one session. I just kind of kept playing it off. That oh yeah, I'll send it to you later, and I just and I was hoping you just forget, and then I think 2 months went by, and you asked me about it again, and I was just I figured enough time had passed where you wouldn't miss it too much by then anyway. Okay. This one.
Fucking on now.
Yeah, this is another one from the show, Firewater.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Dude, you got my mom's phone number, right? If I stop responding, hit her up.
Carol. Woo. Okay. Trying to keep on here. What is your so everybody grew up before you ever made it to the skate park, you had a spot that you would go to, your neighborhood spot. Sometimes it was closed. Maybe it was just you and your childhood homies that you would skate at.
That's nice.
Oh, you're going down.
Riley, what was your spot that you had close to home that you skated at?
Kind of an area. It was tennis courts in a park, and across the field, a course there. And so we'd kind of warm up in the tennis courts, play our games of skate and whatnot, and had little ledges to screw around on too. And then when anyone was feeling big, we'd go across the field to the forest there.
Ryan?
And throw down.
What?
Sorry, I think I got Riley.
know.
What?
Hallucinating.
What?
No, I am, but I'm ripping out.
What skate spot was close to your house? What did you grow up skating? If there was one.
I grew up in a small town of 10,000, so our downtown core was literally 2 blocks by 3 blocks, and so our skate park was an hour skate to the skate park from my house. So downtown was a 25-minute skate, so there was no spots by my house. So basically, and there's only 4 spots probably. There was either a 4-stair at our college or a 13-stair, or there was just low curbs and a Safeway mani pad. It was just a sidewalk kind of slab pad that we skated as a mani pad. And that's pretty much, I'd skate that we'd go there at 10 o'clock at night when it closed and skate there till like 5 in the morning just learning manual tricks and flat ground. But spent a lot of time there as a kid.
Nice. Marshall, how about you? What was your local spot as a kid?
I think it was the same spot as Riley. I had a lot of buddies that lived around the T courts, especially obviously Ethan. Yeah, I was
Yeah, it was like
Riley.
me. I had my crew of like people my grade that I would skate with, and my older brother, his people, his grade. Then like Ethan hung out with like him and Austin Johnson and shit, and we'd all just kind of hang out at the park and fucking screw around.
Nice. I was always scared of him.
Yeah.
People he beat up, so I would never look him in the eye.
Yeah, I got in a lot of fights around.
Luckily, I was always with Ethan.
It's good times.
All right, so now we're moving on to the bomb Beyond Insanity, the big famous one that everyone's all worried about. And I do want to point out, I let everybody sauce their own wings, and Riley was an idiot and put way too much
Riley was
on
a
his.
fucking man.
All right, fair enough.
Just gonna eat the wing and just have a beard up.
Oh, my eye's burning. I shouldn't have touched my eye. It's the worst part.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's wet.
Oh my god, Riley, you monster.
Fuck.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not good at man. Holy fuck.
So Marshall, I'll go easy on you. What is your favorite deck company?
Hold on, give me a sec here.
What the
That one's hot. All right, we'll start with Riley. Oh, Riley,
What?
like suck it in like
what's your
what the
try to hold it?
dude, I would take a 20 stare over that any day. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? It's not stopping.
What's the question?
All right. What's your favorite brand for deck?
For what?
What's for a deck?
Where's the milk?
Santa Cruz? Yeah. Okay. Ryan, same question. What's your favorite brand of deck?
Back in the day when I was a kid, Dark Star, because they had a carbon fiber layer in the middle of it. I love that skate. It lasted me forever. Ow! But nowadays, I just love a good shop deck. Soldiers. That's all I ride, so I've been riding for quite a long time.
Marshall, favorite deck company?
Can I get some more napkins?
More napkins.
Sam, get the napkins.
Oh my god, fuck.
Oh man, my tongue is not doing
Boke was just standing normal.
Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Sorry.
You want to just leave
Oh my god, Dan. I can't see Dan's face up there.
I can't feel my face.
You guys are the best.
There's still 2 left.
Yeah.
It's making my eyelashes hurt. Fucking.
Oh man.
All right, so
It's like
Marshall,
my face is asleep.
what's your favorite deck company to ride?
Favorite tag company. Hold on, dude. This is fucked. I don't know. Just like shoes, like I'm kind of down with whatever. As long like I don't know, creatures, anti-heroes, bakers. As long as it's Hesh. I'm not too into that pretty boy, primitive plan B shit, but.
Okay. For me, it's our shop decks. When I grew up, Tropical North was the big shop in town, and Jay Colson had designed the shape of
You just bring the rollover.
When we started ordering shop boards, at least the Mumberford boards, I just asked them to send me the exact specs that Jake Colson designed for Tropical North used. Always at this point, like I cry, my nose is running, and
Oh, fuck you.
That was fucked up.
Yeah.
man, now Riley.
I'm the man. I'm a big, strong man.
Okay. So next, we just made it through the bomb. Next, we're going on to Hellfire. Brian, what's your most memorable street session in Barrie?
So Kyle came to the park looking to do some street filming, and he was a little tipsy, had a couple drinks in him, and he wanted to go to City Hall to kickflip over the planter to the sidewalk. And it was blowing wind across diagonally, so like there's a wall, and then all of a sudden you just come into a big like side wind. So he was trying to kickflip in.
And so a bit of a slant.
The
too.
first one, yeah, it's all brick too, so it's not that fun to skate like brick. Into like a sidewalk landing into the street. So the first try, like he caught and then kicked away, and so I was just hyping him up to do it, and he was gonna fully commit, and he kickflipped, went to kick it away, landed back on it with one foot, and the board popped out, hit him in the teeth, his eye, and then knocked himself out, and then he dropped to the ground, hit his face off the ground, slid off the sidewalk onto like the street, and just wrecked his whole face.
Damn.
And that was pretty brutal. That was a pretty memorable street set there.
Yeah.
It's
Bullet
weird.
to the face. It's always memorable.
It's weird how it seems like the bad times are the more memorable than the good. Like when I wrote that question, I thought I was gonna hear like some stories about like some crazy trick that happened,
banger.
and it's actually just like the shittiest stuff that happened. All right, so now we're going on to the last one. The last stab, as they call it, and in the show, it's kind of a tradition that they put a little bit extra on, so nobody has to or anything, but
We're doing it.
I'm doing it.
yeah, I mean, you made it this far. Cheers, everybody! I appreciate you guys coming out and,
Yeah.
and doing this.
It's
And,
been terrible.
yeah, cheers. All right, air salute. Yeah.
Oh my god, I was shocked.
Why did we do this, man?
That one tastes good.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, man. Do we do the whole fucker on the last one?
I only had it on
Totally up to you.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that one comes on a bit strong. Tastes a lot better. Was not a big fan of the bomb. Oh wow, yeah, no.
Yeah, it hits you. Hits you in a minute.
Oh, it's a late one.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not bad at all. And then it's ramping up now.
Yeah, I think I swallowed it too soon because it's like my throat's really sore. Well,
Fuck's sake.
all right, so it's we're at the end of it, and we forgot to do the deep dive into the Instagram that we always see on the Hot Ones show. So first, I'd like to ask Marshall. There's a photo of a guy named Aaron, and then across his ass is a tattoo, what looks like a stick and poke tattoo at that says Zarsh Nasty, which is your Instagram name, and then you're down there kind of like giving like the thumbs up, I think. What the hell, man?
I don't know, that was just a wild, random night. People, when I lived with Luby, people would always just like show up to our like Friday night, whatever, people would show up, have a couple drinks. But for whatever reason, this particular night was extra gnarly. And I don't know, we had a tattoo gun at our place. I don't know whose it was or how it got there, but it was in my room for like a month. So I'd been like tattooing a couple people if they passed out or whatever. I didn't even know Aaron when he showed up, and I don't know how I persuaded him to allow me to do that, but I just ruined his life, man. Like, both cheeks. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's big.
I'm never gonna have a working heart like that again. Like,
All right, so for Ryan, I saw it on Instagram for the first time, but I guess it was actually a clip on YouTube. But now you've been on the show Ridiculousness twice.
Yeah.
The second time was when you tried to do that flip over the fence.
Oh yeah. I was like,
So now, if I remember it correctly, you eat shit so bad. But the thing that really caught me off guard, and what I've always wanted to ask you, why do you stand up with your arms raised in a V as if you did something good?
because I was so happy that I didn't break my neck or didn't get hurt whatsoever. I was just so happy that the way it landed was just like so flat and perfect that like I was just like, thank God that I just survived that somehow. Because like that could have been, there's so many different ways. Like if I could have hit my head off the fence, or if I like landed on it. Like, there's so
I
many
remember
bad things that
people
could have
commenting
happened.
on the video, like they acted like they thought that you were doing, you succeeded in what you were trying to do.
Yeah, so that's the thing that they don't see is like my first attempt, I actually flipped over and landed on the grass, but I slipped out, like, because I did a full like a flip 180, I guess you'd call it, or aerial. But I did flip it, and like, but I slipped out. So then the second attempt, when I went to jump, my body just gave up. I was like, nah, you're not doing it.
What's the process to getting on that show? Like, how did you?
They have producers, like scouts, that just go through, like, just find videos. So they just go through and like all social medias and just look for videos and anything like that's kind of viral. So they'll just message everybody that you know trying to get a hold of you. Like they like message like Sam and like it was like, we're trying to get a hold of your boyfriend Ryan, and she was like, how the hell do you even know me? Like I don't know, they can scour you, but like, yeah, they just go through any social media accounts and they just message you. And then they ask if you want to be on the show, and they only gave you $50. Or no, I think it was $150. But they only give it to the filmer, so I just let the filmer keep it all.
Oh, right. Who was it that filmed it? There was like 6 angles of that thing.
I think it was Vickers, I think. Yeah, Vickers.
Vickers? Isaac? Yeah. Riley, for your Instagram, one of the things I was always kind of curious about. So, again, it's a video clip. It opens up with your brother Ethan taking a bite out of the sub, and he's got a hammer stapler on him, and then it pans down, and I think he just staples your hand.
Yeah.
What led up to that?
I was trying to remember. I think it was just a slow day at work. Oh yeah. I think it was just a slow day at work. We didn't have much going on, and we were just going around with those things, just like stapling random shit, and we were just like wondering what it would feel like if it went into one of our hands. We're just like, let's send it. I don't know if you've ever been bored at work, but
Yeah, I mean, fucking thought so.
You think it would work with a normal stapler?
No. Yeah.
You have one here?
You can just push it in. That thing just had a lot of impact. It was like a hammer thing.
Hold on.
It bled quite a bit. It didn't hurt that bad.
It's like recreate Instagram clips. I ain't flipping no fence.
You don't have to do it. You can do it to me, or I don't really care. I don't even know if it would work.
We can. It wasn't like this. Yeah, no, I don't think it would work like this, because it was, you know, like those impact staples, like you fucking hit it with a
Yeah, like a hammer
tie back.
stapler.
Yeah.
It works.
Oh yeah, it did.
Let's see. Let's see it. Oh my God.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, those staples are just heavy duty.
No, these are little wood staples. Alright, cool. It's a cool party trick, I guess. Want to thank you guys. Even though, I know you guys ride for the shop, but you really didn't have to come and
No,
do this.
thank you
so
for letting us ride for the shop.
really appreciate it. The shop is online at www.soldiersberry.com, SOULDIERSBARRIE.com. We do online orders. We deliver all over Canada. Although if you're ordering from another city and there's a local skate shop there, you should be supporting them if they're holding contests and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks, Hot Ones, for giving us this idea. It was fun.
Okay.